everyone, what is up? It's your girl Teaya Joy. For those who are new, welcome. And to everyone who's already a part of the fam and newcomers, thank you all so much. It's because of you that this channel is growing, and I so appreciate it. You have no idea, so claps off to you. Well, today we are going to continue with another top 10 because this whole month is celebrating women, because I just believe it's just something that just needs to happen. And so if you have not seen my last week's video, I talked about my top 10 favorite women empowerment music videos. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have not seen it yet, the link will be above so you can go and click on that. But this week we're going to continue, and this is my next top 10, and it's going to be my top 10 don't play music videos. So the reason why I called it Don't Play is because even though I'm a female, do not get it twisted, okay? Because one thing I know is, as me as a female, I'm cool, I'm sweet, I'm kind, and stuff like that, but don't get it twisted. If you can go a little bit too far, honey, I will help you get back in line, because I'm that person that's very honest, very open, very truthful, and I'm learning how, like, yo, I gotta be a little bit aware of how I deliver information, because how I give it to how I'm giving, it's like that straight up no sugarcoat type stuff. So for me, I deliver no sugarcoat. I'm just gonna give you the bottom line, and that's the way it is. And so this is my favorite top 10 don't play, so here we go. So the first one I'm going to start off with is I Ain't Your Mama by J-Lo, and I love this song because this song is just, first of all, it's a very powerful song, and if you see the music video and hear a little bit of the words by Hillary Clinton doing her little speech talking about women empowerment, about how we should have equal rights, and I think it's super important, because I feel like today we're still struggling with that just a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, it's a true thing, because I don't care who I'm marrying. My thing is, I am not your mama. My job is not to go to work my butt off, then come home tired, then I gotta clean, then I gotta cook, then I gotta make food. Like, ain't nobody got time for all of that. My thing is, if I'm married, it's a shared responsibility. This whole lie of thinking because I'm a female, we're supposed to be housewives, the devil is a lie. And so I really love how throughout this music video, you have the housewife from the 1950s and the 1960s. You have the woman that's a typewriter. Then next thing you know, who's like the secretary. Then you have the businesswoman who's from the 1980s businesswoman, and she's not allowed to go into the meeting because she's a female. And this whole thing is, the bottom line is this: I know I'm a female, but that doesn't mean the things that I do should be taken away because I'm a female. The whole point of a male and a female is to bring something to the table so we can move forward and to build and grow. I feel like that's the whole problem of the whole world today, is this whole male and female trying to dominate each other. That's not the whole point. There are things that the men brings to the table that is helpful for the women to bring to the table, that are helpful for the men, and we're supposed to work together, not to dominate each other. And I just think that that is just something that needs to continue to be put in the forefront. Is we need to be more respected as females, not because we're trying to take over, but because I have the right to live too. I should not be held things back or shunned down or brought down because I'm a female. That's dumb. No. If you are a male and you get these privileges, I'm a female, I should get the same one. We're supposed to work together, not to dominate each other. And so, to go back with this music video, I like how it's like standing right, like, I ain't your mama. Your mama did a great job raising you as a man. Now you're a man. Now it's time for you to act like what? Not to go find another woman who can do the replacement of your mama. I ain't about to do that. You know how to cook. You know how to clean. You know how to take out trash and all this other stuff. Cool. We're supposed to help one another, and of course that is something that needs to be talked to between both marriage couples. But at the same time, this whole idea of the responsibilities of a woman, it really needs to be shut down. I just really love how this is a stand-up, like that ain't gonna happen, period. Don't play. I may be a female, but don't play. Like, once we know who we are, watch out, because we can shut that all the way down. And so that's what I love about this music video. And so the choreographer for this is Tabitha and Napoleon Di Umo. And so they did a great job, especially at the end when they did the dance breakdown in the streets. Women standing up like, I am not your mama. And I also like how it's like, also in the song, it's like how it's saying like, we used to be crazy in love in the beginning, which is like we were for each other, like, yes, like, oh, it's gonna be, it's amazing, oh, I'm gonna take care of you, we're gonna have the best life. But then it's like, now we're married, and now it's like, all that stuff in the beginning that was the goo goo gaga butterflies and springtime with rainbows is all gone, because now it's like, you my wife, now you gotta act like what? Excuse me? Don't get it twisted, sir. So it's like, let's go back to that moment where we took care of each other, where we were goo goo eyes for each other. Not saying that has to happen all the time, but it's like we do things for each other, and not now that we're married, now it's like you got specific responsibilities. But moving on, because I can talk for him about this. So my second one, and it goes straight into Like a Dude by Jessie J. And I really love this because this is that don't play, can twist it around. Because it's like, sometimes, you know me, I'm a tomboy. Like, there's moments where I want to be cute, but there's moments where it's like, bruh, like, I don't feel like being cute right now. I just want to just settle down and just chill, wear some sweatpants, a sweater, a hat, and call it a day. And so I just really love how this is how Jessie J, how she talks about in this song, where it's like, I could do the things I could do too. Like, if we want to switch this road, let's go. Like, I could pull my pants down, I could sag, I could bag, I could, you know, do things just like a dude can, and we can. And I know that kind of intimidates men sometimes, but it's like, you know, sometimes we just ain't got the time. So I just really love this music video, and how you have the women, they're like dressed like men, they're dressed in these tomboyish things, almost like this punk rock type thing, and then they're dancing like a dude. And for some reason, I kind of feel comfortable when I'm dancing like a dude, just a little bit. I don't know why, but it's almost like I don't know, it's just so much fun versus like, oh, let me be cute, feminine. But I just really love that, and Jessie J did a good job, and she's already that like hardcore grimy type girl, like, don't play, I will cut you, and then I'll, you know, lick that blood that you just did, that I just cut you with. So I just love Jessie J. Not saying she's gonna do that for real, but it just felt like that. But that's the song. The choreography for this was Kim Taylor, so she did a great job. My third one is Like a Boy. Sorry I had to go into Like a Boy by Sierra, and I love this music video. Like, to see Sierra play both roles between a male and a female is so adorable, but it's so straight up. Like, I just love the messages saying how, like, what if I had a girl, some dudes to the side? Like, the whole role switch, because men don't really understand how that affects us females when you come home late because you're with another female, but you coming home to me saying I love you. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's either you're gonna love me all the way without any female distractions, or you're gonna go and be with other women. Because my thing is, if you're gonna sit there and go with other men, not other men, if you're gonna sit there and go be with other women, what's the whole point of you being with me? That ain't gonna happen. I'm not sharing my man with nobody. And so I just really love how she said, what if the roles switch? How would you like it? But of course, if us females, if we sit there and have more than one woman, now we're called all types of names, but you're not called a name. So it's okay, you can have 3 or 4 girls to decide. But me as a female, if I have bunny dudes to decide, now all of a sudden I'm a B. Like, excuse me? But it's like, that's what I get called? Like, and what did that make you? Like, so I just really love how she was like, what if the roles switch? Like, how would you like it? How would that make you feel? But of course, no man wants that. So it's like, but don't do it to us females. Like, that's messed up. Like, bruh. And so I just really love how, like, how Sierra went straight full hardcore on this. She had the tattoos, and if you see the making, she was playing the tattoos like her parents' name, a niece that she ended up losing, and her name with the crown on it. Like, it's really cool to see the details of that, of her tattoos, because she went straight full out. And I also, like, my favorite part is when she goes down to that lean back in that video. Like, let's go. So I love that, and how the whole shapes and angles that they were making, and that whole army step, like dancing like a dude. Like I said, it's something about dancing like a dude. It's like, it just brings out another side, and I don't know, it's more comfortable, more like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to explain the feeling, but I just really love dancing. And sometimes, and me, I didn't dance around a lot of females all the time, so I was always around dudes. So, and especially growing up doing that break dance type movements, and so the pop it and lock it, and it's very rare you see females do it. So I was the only female that was doing that type of stuff. So it was very, very comfortable. But anyway, but the choreographer for this was Roro in Jamaica, and so y'all both did a great job. This is like an epic music video, and I really, really love it. Moving on, so going to my number 4, which is I'm Better by Missy Elliott, and I really, really love this song. First of all, the music video was straight up dope. Like, the choreography, Sean Bankhead, bruh, you killed this, okay? I know it was him and Missy Elliott, but y'all both killed this. Like, it was so dope to see, like, the girls on the string, and they're like dancing as almost they're like puppets, and then you have them having the glossy the things over the shield on their face. And yo, that's kind of crazy how they have the shield on their face, because these days, you know, you gotta wear a shield on the face because of COVID. So, you know, Missy, you was ahead of your time. Who was the costume designer? You was ahead of your time, honey, because later, little did we know, that was a part of the, you know, protecting ourselves from what's going on right now. But anyway, but I just thought that was really cool. And then of course they're doing the little diving into the water. First there was a person that went in the bathroom. I was like, first of all, where'd that water come from? Because it came out of nowhere. She just bent backwards, and next thing there's another part when they dived into the water, which was really, really dope. And so I also love that part. And then I also love the part with the pool, where it's like they're as if they're at the very, very bottom, but they're not, and you have the secreted swimmers in the water, which is really, really nice. And I also like how they were dancing on like the exercise balls. And if you go back and see the full video of them doing like the whole dance without the whole scene changes, but see them do the full choreography of that on that exercise ball, yo, that stuff looks hecka hard. But I guarantee you they all had a beautiful abs core strengthening after that, because yo, that was some, like, the control, these dancers were so fierce in this music video. Like, bruh, like oh my gosh, I don't know, I just love this music video. They did a great job. But also the song, the message, I love it because it's like, I'm better. And not only that, it's the simple things in life that we need to cherish, like food, friends, because I know that was something that's mentioned, and sometimes we just don't really understand like the simplicity of how life is, and we take advantage of the small things and don't be grateful. And it just really shows that we need to be grateful and stop trying to look forward to, oh, this, because I don't have this and this and that, you know, I'm nothing. But it's like, nah, I'm better, you know. And I just I like, he watching my body like Scandal. And it's so funny because everybody watches Scandal. I haven't seen Scandal, y'all, so don't be mad at me, but don't be mad. I love y'all though. But if you watched it, great. But I just really like how it's just basically empowering us as an individual, and how we just need to continue to live life and be grateful and count our blessings, knowing that it's not the big things that make you better, it's the little things that make you better. So that's what I just really love. And like I said, Sean Bankhead and Missy Elliott, y'all did a great job on this one. My 5th one is Where My Girls At by 702, and I really love this one because as much as like it's like don't play, but also it's like us females to a female talk, don't play. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm just gonna say, so the bottom line is this: us women, we need to respect relationships. If you see another woman in a relationship, don't try to slip your application to be with their man. That doesn't make any sense. Like, respect their relationship. There's moments where, like, for me, where I saw a guy and he was like, I don't know why, and like the ones that are in relationships for some reason it's like, oh, they're fine. But even me, I got into that mindset of, oh, what is he doing with her? She's not even all that cute. Like, if he was with me, he would be little, you know, I could be better type thing. And you know, and I had to shut down in myself. I was like, nope, I'm not about to do that. I'm not gonna slip in my application. I'm not gonna try to get his attention. I'm not gonna be all up in his face so he can look towards me and not towards her. Like, no, if he's in a relationship, he's in a relationship, and I'm going to respect that, and I'm going to respect her. Because as much as we are living life and we think about, oh, I need to get this man, you're not even thinking about it on a female point of view. You know what I'm saying? And if you're in a relationship, you don't want some other female to come take your man, so don't do it to somebody else. And sometimes we don't put ourselves in those type of shoes because we're so busy trying to feed our flesh and feed that hunger of wanting to be in a relationship, and we don't care if he's taken or not. No, you need to care, because if you don't want somebody to do to you, do not do it to somebody else. So this is like this song thing where my girls at to the front, the back. Are you feeling that? Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? Try to take my man? No, I don't need that. And it's like, you don't need to go after somebody else's relationship. So women, respect other women's relationships. Stop trying to go after their men. It's already bad enough that there are men in this world who are in relationships, they are married, and they lie and say they're not any of those just to get with you, knowing that they got somebody else. And then when you find out, now it's like, dad, like all hopes are gone. Not really, but it's like you feel played and taken advantage of because of the fact that he lied about him not being with somebody he already is. And then you have to go correct that and try to make sure the woman doesn't, let them know, I didn't know because he lied. And now we got this whole, it's just drama. That's why I really love The Other Woman. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but it's such a good movie because there's a man who's married and he's with other women, and then the woman, the woman who thought he was single went to his house, found out that he was married, and now the woman, of course she was like, what, who are you, like, why are you looking for my husband type thing. But then she got a feeling of, okay, he must be cheating. So she got to know the woman, they become best friends and figure out what he was doing. And they pretty much like, okay, we're gonna play your game. You act like we don't know about what you're doing, but it's okay. And they end up helping her to get him back. So I just really love that movie because it's just crazy how it's already bad enough. So it's like, let's not feed into that drama and respect relationship. There's a zillions of men in this world. We're not gonna die if we're not with the person who's already in a relationship with somebody else. Like, respect it and walk away. That's all I gotta say. So love this music video because that's what it's talking about, is lead, like, you can't, like, don't try to bring something to my man. Like, go find another man. Leave mine alone. Let us work it out. And women, help the man out. If you see that he's in a relationship and you know it, don't try to get with him anyway. That is the most rudest thing. Help the man out and say, no, you have a woman. Why are you trying to holler at me? We need to be strong enough to stand up to that too, instead of falling for it. Well, I couldn't help it. Yes, you can. You can choose to. It's your choice. As much as you have a choice to come to you, you have a choice to say no. So I encourage you, ladies, say no. Make wise choices. Moving on. So number 6 is Oops, Oh My by Tweet featuring Missy Elliott. I love this music video because it's basically, and this goes a little bit to like a woman empowerment, but then again, it's more about self-love. But basically, it's about her tweet as a female, dark skin, embracing who she is, looking in the mirror and loving yourself. And that's pretty much the message that Missy Elliott wanted to bring to the table after she said that she watched the Oprah Winfrey show, saying how if you strip yourself naked in front of the mirror, embracing who you are, that self-embracement, that self-love of, I love my body, I love my shape, I love my face, I love my nose, I love my arms. I know for me, it took me a while to embrace my arms because I have muscular toned arms. It's natural. I didn't ask for it, but in the way it is. I'm a toned person. I'm naturally toned. I don't have to go to the gym and work out just to build muscles. I already have it. And it took me a while to embrace that because sometimes I feel like a dude a little bit because I've got that tone and shape and I haven't embraced it. But now I'm in a point of embracing this is who I am. I'm grateful, and there's why people compliment, like, dag, I wish I could have your arms. Dag, I wish I could have your body because you just in shape. And I'm like, yeah, you can have it. But now it's like, no, let me embrace it because some women may not have this. And if this is who I am, who I built, I need to embrace it. And so that's what basically this song is loving your skin, loving your color of your skin, loving who you are, saying, oh snap, who is that in the mirror? Oh, that is me. Yes, I look so good. Who is touching me? It's me. Like, that's what this song is about. So I love this song. And so I also love the pose that she did because she's really embracing herself, especially as a female, dark, black, African American. And so I really love that. My second one is Get the Party Started by Pink, and I really love this because this basically is just, you know, getting excited about going to a party, but just having some fun and loving you. And I just really love how on her way to this party. She's like, it's like showing the steps of what it is to get ready to go to a party. So you see, get out of the shower, look at yourself like, yes, like just having a great time, and then having a friend come over that you're driving to try to get there. So it's like the journey going to the party, because it's like you can easily get dressed for a party, but she wanted to show the journey of what it is really of going and getting ready to the party, all the outfit changes. And I really love Pink's style, because she's like that punk rock tomboy, ain't gonna take no crap for anybody, female, and I just really love that. And it's very rare that you'll see her in a dress, because she's like that true tomboy. And so I just really love this music video, because it's like it's showing how to just embrace yourself and to be you, and also don't play any games from nobody, and you don't have to listen to what anybody says. And I'm coming up, so you better get this party started. I thought it was like I'm coming out, but it's I'm coming up, and I really love that. So it's like I'm about to walk into this room, let's go. I don't care if you're a male or female, I am the party, and before the party really gets started, let me get myself together, because I am. So when I walk up in here, we're gonna get this party started even higher and higher, and I just really love that. And I also like the freestyle dances that they're doing as well. My 8th one is Holla Back Girl by Gwen Stefani, and I really love this because she used to be rumored as far as that she looks like a cheerleader, so she pretty much almost took that and made a music video out of it, saying like, I ain't that type of girl, like don't get it twisted, I'm not that girl that's gonna that holla back. I ain't that girl that you just gonna take advantage of. I ain't that girl that you think is so cute that she ain't gonna fight. That's what she's like, I'll meet you behind the bleachers, we can go one-on-one, but I guarantee you I'm gonna win, let's go. So I just really love that, and I like how she had the whole, it's like a high school theme. So you have the band, you have the dancers, you have the twirlers, and she dressed like this cheerleader, because I guess she always wanted to be a cheerleader. So I like how she took that and saying ain't no holla back girl, and I like how she did the whole banana, and everybody know how to spell banana because of this music video. So this is just a fun music video, but then again, it's like I ain't that type of chick, don't play, because I may be looking like I'm looking cute, but I can turn it very quickly. And so I just really love this music video by Gwen Stefani, and the choreographer for this was Kashaya Dudley, and she did a great job on this one. My 9th video that I have is Don't Touch My Hair by Solange, and the reason why I love this one is because I think this relates so much to me, because I think, you know, for me as African American, I go through many hairstyles. There's moments where I'll have sew-ins, which I haven't done in a while, but I do wigs, I'll do kiki twisting, Louis twist. I do all types of hairstyles with my hair. There's moments where I'll style my hair, put it in a bun, or I'll do twists or twist out, or I'll do a braid or a braid out. And I think the most annoyingest thing is when I actually wear my real hair and I'm not trying to put race out there, but I ain't got no choice, because that's where I mostly get approached with. But when you have a Caucasian come up to me and say, oh my gosh, I love your hair, is it your hair? And it's like, does it really even matter? I mean, my thing is, if you just said the first word, the first sentence, and it should have just stopped right there, I love your hair, and move on. Like, why does it matter if it's real or not? And on top of that, the most annoying question is, can I touch? And it's like, why do you need to touch my hair? Like, it's hair, okay? And it's almost like that whole thing where it's like, if you're around, like, I don't know, it's because maybe every race is not around each other enough to know the culture and the style, and even including the hair, where it's like, I'm pretty sure you've seen plenty of African American hair. Why do you need to touch it? What's the whole point? Like, to me, out of all races, out of all things, I never knew of touching my hair as such a huge thing. It's something that it's like a experience. Why does it have to be that way? Why do my hair needs to be touched? Like, I don't get it. Out of all races, African American hair has to be the most explored, touched hair by another race of can I touch, of the question of can I touch it? Like, I don't know why, but for some reason, I don't know why that bothers me a lot, because it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know why, but it's just the most weirdest thing, but it happens, and I don't know why that happens, because it's like, why does it matter? Why do you have to touch it? So I I love this song because it just shows, first of all, it's a beautiful visual, and I love how it shows different hairstyles of us African women, but I also love how it's saying what our hair means. And it is our crown, it is our glory, it is like, it shapes and complements of who we are as African American women. But I don't understand why it has to be touched. I never heard of an African American ask a Caucasian, can I touch your hair? I never heard of a Latino asking a Caucasian, can I touch your hair? Like, the bottom line is, don't touch my hair. Like, I don't care how cute it is. No, you're not gonna touch my hair. Or I even have, you know, and especially I get it when people get close to you and they know you long enough where it's like, oh, your hair is so pretty, and they try to grab, and it's like, wait a minute, I don't know why, it's so weird. It's so weird. Like, it's so weird. And I experienced that plenty of times, so that's why I'm saying how it's like, don't do that. Like, and I think I'm so glad that she put this song out, and hopefully everybody from all races at this needs to hear this, because it's like, you have to understand, it's to me, I feel like it's crazy how as an African American we had to explain the whole reason behind our hair in order for people to understand our hair. And out of all cultures, you don't ever hear about any other cultures talking about their hair. The only thing you probably hear is like how they grow their hair. But you, out of all races, we're the only ones where it's like the most talked about hair as far as either the style, the way it feels, or the look of it. I don't know, but that's just something I've always tried to figure it out. Anyway, but the choreographer was Maya Taylor. She did a great job for this visual, and it's just a beautiful song. But love you, Madam C.J. Walker. Thank you for showing us that African American hair can grow long and giving us the tools for it. So appreciate it, because she was the woman that pretty much had her own hair care line. Thank you, Madison J. Walker, since it is Black History Month, Women's History Month. Appreciate it for doing that. And low-key, if you haven't seen that whole show, the movie on Netflix, totally go watch that, because she is the first woman, the richest woman in America. Just putting that out there. Love this, love the choreography, it was great. My last one is Can't Hold Us Down by Christina Aguilera, and this once again goes into that women standing up for yourself, and that we don't play, and we're still gonna keep going and rising taller about, once again, equal rights, because it's just crazily insane how it's just insane of how us women get treated, and it just needs to stop. Like, it really do. And we're all valuable, both male and female. We're both valuable, and we just need to find a place to respect each other. And like I said in the beginning, we need to find a way of, yes, being male and, you know, women being women and men being men, you know, the male and female, but not use it to dominate each other, but use it to grow together as one. That's why God says when two people come together, become one. The expectations as a woman that you have for her, you need to make sure you have it for yourself. So men, if you don't like women, if you don't want a woman to be with no other man, then don't feel like it's okay to be with another woman. And I don't know who created that and thought that it was okay for a man to be with a woman, but on the side he can be with a whole bunch of many women. But if a female does it, all of a sudden they're wrong. I don't know who created that and thought that was okay. That is the most dumbest thing I've heard. My thing is, it should apply on both sides. Men, you need to be committed to one woman. Woman, you need to be committed to the man. So the choreographer for that was Jerry Slaughter. So that's all that I have. If you guys liked it, please press the like button. It helps the video get more recognized by more YouTubers. So make sure you do that and share it. Put in the comments also, what do you think about these top 10s? How do you feel about equal rights? I know it's something that's been talked about a lot, but you know, the more it just needs to be, and I hope and pray, and hopefully you guys all stay in prayer with me, that, you know, this will change between men and female, that we will learn how to work together and not have this whole dominance mindset over each other. It's just so wrong, and that's not why God created male and female. He never created us to dominate each other. He created us to work together, us to work together and do some great things, and to multiply and subdue and replenish and fulfill the earth. That's the whole point of us being made and created. We're not made to rule over each other. Obviously, over the years, it's created a problem. And so I hope y'all stay and pray with me about that, because it does need to change, and it needs to be something needs to be reversed. There's a lot of things on this earth that's going on that just needs to be changed and reversed. But the only way that can help is if we, stand up and do the right things. And also for women who may not have the fathers in their lives, praying for you guys too, because the fact that I'm pretty sure it's hard, because every male and female, we have a role to play, and we don't play that role, then it just pretty much messes things up. For instance, fathers are supposed to be father. Don't create babies and you're not fathering your children. It affects us when you're not there or present. Then we have to go into the world and try to go around and live life and try to figure out things that men are supposed to teach us. And same thing with the guys. They have to figure out, if they don't have a woman in their life, or if they do have a woman in their life, if they're not being treated right because the example of a man is not there, then they're just going to do all types of things because they're missing that male role model. And so, like I said, we all have a part to play of how to love one another, how to treat one another, how to respect one another. And that's just something that we definitely need to learn. And there are some amazing, great mentors and people out there that we can look up to in order to find those right things. It's all about not following the trends of everybody else, but following the trend of what is right. And so if we know something's not right, then we need to fix that. And if something is right, then we need to keep going. But if we know that hitting a woman is not correct, then we shouldn't be doing that. And women, if you know you can't just stop provoking a man. If you make him mad, he's gonna react. And if he ain't got no self-control, you cannot control the result. So women, don't be up in no man's face and yelling and screaming because you're provoking. And I think that's another problem with us women too. We have a mouth. We can talk. We know how to speak. Men, they're very simple and they're specific. Us women, we're more detailed. So we can't be all up in a man's face and then get mad because he put our hands on us. Don't provoke. If he say, I'm going to walk away, let him walk away and let him cool down. Don't be all up in his face, because then if he put your hands on you, now all of a sudden, you touched me. Well, you didn't give him his space either. And yes, and at the end of the day, they're both wrong. So it's just something that we just have to learn from each other. And I just hope and pray that we do. And so that's just basically the lesson I have for all of that. And so I hope you guys learned that too. Definitely comment below of what you think. I would love to hear from you. And once again, happy Women's History Month. I hope you guys all learned something from other women and of how powerful and strong that we are. Thank you so much to all the dancers and choreographers. I will definitely list I will list the choreographers at the end of this video. But thank you guys all so much. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for creativity and being a part of these videos and showing us women of who we are and what we can be if we continue to love ourselves. So thank you guys all so much. You guys are well appreciated in your scene, especially you choreographers. You guys are amazing, and I know some of you guys got best choreography videos, so congrats. Love you guys. Keep going. Do not stop. I'm pretty sure there's so much more videos that you have choreographed and done, and I just letting you know that I appreciate them in advance. And I encourage, and this is where I'm on, but before we get in a relationship with any man, we need to know ourselves and love ourselves first. Because if we don't love ourselves, we can't expect to look for other people of our self-worth or our self-love. We have to find it in ourselves first before we go into relationships. And so my motto thing is love God, love yourself, then love others. Because if you say, go with the scripture, love God and love others as you love yourself, you have to love yourself first before you start loving others. So I hope you guys loved it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my other videos that I have, my top 10s, my dance movie reviews, my backseat talks. I did my first makeup tutorial of my eyeshadow, so definitely go check that out. I did one of my hair care with using Taraji P. Henson's hair care line, so definitely go watch that if you need that. But definitely check that out. Share, because sharing is caring. And thank you guys all so much. And y'all, do not forget, and I normally say make good choices, but I think I'm going to start saying do not forget to make some wise choices. Okay? Love y'all. Bye.